sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Riverhogs of Salt Lake City taking on the Bisons of Louisville. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys establishing themselves amongst the league's best. 7-1 here through the first 8 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. So now you got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just the strongest passer or the best athlete to ever play the position. He just has a certain way of seeing the action, and it allows him to make some special plays out there.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
32.
To throw, it's DeVito. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That one goes for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. And the Salt Lake City first down. 1st and 10 at the 34.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Sampson diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good to make it 7-0. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Well, this defense, very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Throw left side complete. That's Barker. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is fielded at the 27. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The River Hogs offense and their running back getting set to go once more. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. And his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Now it's DeVito. Now a run here, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And there to break that one up, that was Jacorian Bennett.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Off play action, Barnett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up a third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll try and do this himself, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
The 44-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Porter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, it's a run with Ali. And he's got some space here. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. On the zone read, they'll go with Ali, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good.
A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. Shot.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the gun on third down. Barnett to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a first or a second seed come playoff time.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Salt Lake City with the football here to begin quarter 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
On the double. Down. Set.
To the air is DeVito. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Here we go. Here we go. Clock 40. Ready?
DeVito going to look to throw it. Under pressure, and he will It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
It's second down.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. To throw is DeVito. And Gresham has it left side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Red 38.
On 3rd down, Sampson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
It's important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now, DeVito. He finds his man, complete. That's Morgan. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Here's DeVito. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Riverhogs had 6 to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barnett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hernandez. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a give, right side. Porter. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 41-yard line.
Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And Gresham, the tight end, brings it in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Let's go now. 50, green. Set.
He finds his man, complete. It's Morgan. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Down. Black 40. Set, cut.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Tillman. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He finds his man, complete. It's Morgan. Now 2nd and 9. Now they'll shift things around.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
60 red. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Riverhogs are able to add on to that lead. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's been unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
Now for the point after. And it's 21-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Barnett. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Louisville. First down. First and 10.
Back to throw. Barnett. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's another Louisville first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Porter.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll look to throw again. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Off the play fake. Barnett able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bisons get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Now the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And now back out comes the offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Yellow, 43.
Slot man moves right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down.
Brings up 4th
So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hanson. It is our EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott, take it away.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Again, it's Ali. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Looking to throw. Barnett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Straight ahead they go with Ali. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Barnett. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Go.
Back to throw. Barnett. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 6. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Set.
They'll set up a throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
DeVito's pass intercepted.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Barnett looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Barker. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He finds his man, complete. That's Joseph. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bisons take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A 3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down to 1 does for me.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a 1-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Come on, set. 50 reps. 50 reps.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And they'll send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He finds his man, complete. That's Wheeler. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
Down. Hut.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Dylan Sampson with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Riverhogs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Off play action. Barnett. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd down and 12. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he caught it up. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this? We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st down, Salt Lake City.
10 black. Check, huh?
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. So the first-down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. He finds his man, complete. It's Wheeler. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Here we go, set. Sticky, green. Ready?
On 3rd down. Man. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give him 2 on the play there. And that'll be good enough for the first.
Yellow, 43. 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Let's go now. Cut, cut.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And running real hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready, ready, ready.
To throw, it's DeVito. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his kick is indeed good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Let's ready.
They'll run on first down. Phillips. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Set, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Phillips. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They'll drop the throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down.
Here we go.
They run the counter. Phillips. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now a give, right side. It's Phillips. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That's going to leave him with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that not just important to the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
So here's Louisville set to take over on offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Time not on their side. They've got one timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. 1st and 10. Now he's going to
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. Back to throw again.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Barnett. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Phillips. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Riverhogs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He stiff arms it, and all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top